And as always, fuck, wait, why isn't it loading anything? Rat, come here to me. Isaac, to me. Okay, sick. It worked. Okay. So, where am I in life? I'm feeling pretty good. Just had to do a quick little check on myself there. Just wanted to make sure that I was still doing good. Lock this. I've still got, dude, my scenes are all a mess. I don't know which one's got this. Oh shit, dude. Wait, what's the browser for? I think the browser's my follow notification that nobody has ever noticed and no one ever will. But it's technically there. So now where are we in terms of challenges? We're still doing our challenge runs. We've got to do them eventually. We're paying our dues, paying our pendants. We're on unedged streak. I have the accuracy of Stevie Wonder, so it doesn't go that well for me. Luckily, we have extra speed and range here. How will this help me? It won't. Quite simply, it will not help me. This challenge is one of my least favorites, only because... Okay, that could have killed me. Should have killed me. Honestly, I deserve to be put down like the degenerate I am for missing that shot. That's the reason. Finally got dead god. Okay, big gamer out here. What the hell? I mean, we'll get there eventually. When I do the Jacob and Asal streams, I'll need to like prepare punishments in between for me losing runs, but just so I have a break from having to play Jacob and Asal, right? Like, we'll do a thing where I add vinegar plus my favorite food plus I don't know, probably milk into a blender, blend it up and drink it on stream, and I'll be like, thank God it wasn't Jacob and Asal. Holy shit, that was close. They almost made me play another game of Jacob and Asal there. Maybe my brain is wired to work in certain ways, and Jacob and Asal and me, we just aren't on good terms right now. I don't know what I gotta do to get on good terms with them though, because I have never had a good run with them in my life. Everybody says how Isaac's heart is one of their least favorite items in the game, and like, brother, I hate to break it to you, Isaac's heart is what they give you when you click Jacob and Asal. You start with that, it's just your heart can shoot. I got one of your TikToks on my For You page today. I'm huge. Did you comment? Oh my God, is that viral sensation SaltedSlices, known from that one challenge where he pushed over the elderly? That way I get to go, guys, no, there's a misunderstanding. They were asking for it. No, you don't understand. They kept going on about like their kids and now they missed them, and I just wanted to shut them up for a second. You make me sound bad when you remove the context that I did it because I didn't want to listen to them. Then everybody would be like, oh, I get where he's coming from. We've all been there before. IHOP kind of breakfast. Got the tainted characters before I unlocked Polaroid. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild once you know what you're doing in Isaac, how quick you can get so many of the unlocks. Like, this profile started so quick. Why'd it go downhill? You gotta remember who your captain is, all right? A ship's only as good as its captain, or so. I don't know if that's true. What do they say in the Navy? Look to your left, that'll be the man you're sucking off tomorrow. I think that's what they say. So is why that was the one that tempted me. That was the only... Okay, that final shot was erroneous in many ways. But, like, of anyone I would have joined, you know? You're telling me and the boys on a ship? I'm in. Fuck. I'd be playing the One Piece theme. They'd probably keel haul me. Anything to keep this guy away from this platoon, dude. Please. The 7th time in a row I'm playing the, you know, One Piece theme. They're all of a sudden like, you know what? Let's kill this guy with a hammer. Okay. I understand that to the untrained eye, I'm just grabbing hearts to work as a buffer between me missing my shots. To the trained eye, that's exactly what I'm doing. But okay. I think we're on something. So the other day, and by the other day, I mean expressly yesterday, I ordered some Indian food, right? Now, I am a huge Indian food fan. Granted, I don't try too much of the crazy stuff. You know what I mean? And when I say crazy stuff, I just essentially mean the stuff that I'd have to look up online what it means. I just kind of go for my generic, you know, masalas or just tomato-based curries or like a butter chicken, something like that, you know, the very classic ones. I will say they do that shit right, because brother, when I order Indian, I'm not thinking what entrees I want. I'm thinking about the fact that like I'm ready to get 30,000 like pieces of naan, samosas, all that kind of shit. Why I didn't think it would deal that much damage. I didn't realize he had the Oppenheimer in him. But like, dude, it is so good. I shouldn't have picked that up. That's just gonna get us killed. Can I be real with you for a moment? Oh, guys, I think we are about to get a murder confession in the YouTube chat. Please, if you have harmed anybody around you, I hope they will be fine. You don't need to confess anything on YouTube though, okay? That shit's forever. It's admissible in court, I guarantee you. So make sure you're very careful with what you want to say here. But of course, yes. Oh God, it's not that serious. I'd never know, all right? When people say something in chat, like, can I tell you something? I gotta wonder if I'm about to get the most insane trauma of all time dumped on me out of nowhere. And then I just have to go on about, isn't it kind of funny how when you go outside, sometimes the sky looks a slightly different color? Whoa! Anyways, and meanwhile, the guy is just like, I like how much you rant. I like how much I rant too. I don't, look, this is therapy for me. You remember what I just said? Oh, some people will come in here and say insane things and start trauma dumping. It's me. It was me, Barry. No, I mean, there's kind of the devil's advocate when someone's like, can I say something in chat? I'm like, depends. Is it a slur? Because if so, I'd really rather we didn't say it. Legally, I can only ban you after the fact. Excited for the Fortnite X Isaac Live? Is that happening? Boys, mark your calendars for our first Fortnite stream. I am going to crank so many 90s. I'm going to get a victory royale, as the kids say. What do you, what makes you good at Fortnite? Well, okay, so like I used to be really good at building, but I was always playing on console. I will say me and my one friend, Edmund, officially announced this in the works. Fuck yeah, baby. Oh man. How should you address me? That's a great question that I've been thinking this entire time. When I made my name SaltedSlices, I never really thought how anybody, you can type out the entire thing, but then that makes it feel like we're kind of having this essay between each other where, you know, I'd have to address everybody else by their full name. And then it feels a little bit too formal for being a Twitch chat at night, which is slightly better than Twitch chat during the day. But most people will either, yeah, I was gonna say, I like, it was perpetuated around by my Persona playthrough of Mr. Slices. If you just want to say Slices, that's fine. I think I like that part of my name more than the Salted one, but I think Mr. Slices is very funny. You can also just say Mr. if you want, but then it sounds like you're a poor, you know, beggar boy in the 1800s. Please, mister. Oh, please. Won't you spare me a crumb of porridge? You'll get none. You're lucky we didn't put termites in it. Actually, we did. Sorry. I forgot. You're not getting the good gruel. I was going to call you Mr. Rat. Derogatory. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. That's fine. I respond to most things, right? Like, dude, you should have heard in middle school. They had this really cool nickname for me. It rhymed with maggot. Can't remember what it is now. Anyways, that one's left my brain. It was just this really cool nickname me and the boys had for each other, where they'd call me that, then I'd go home and cry. It was just kind of like this whole back and forth we'd have. You should have been there. It was hilarious. Always those guys. You know how it, and then they give me an atomic swirly 90s style, which is not a real thing, though I wish it were. I think I've addressed this before, and I make it sound as though it's some serious allegation. I don't believe that swirlies were ever a real thing. I don't care what the media tells you. I don't believe, it just doesn't seem like an efficient way to bully someone. I've never bullied in my life, allegedly. No, I haven't. Well, there's one, dude. Do you ever get that trauma that just kind of keeps you up at night? You know what I mean? Where you think back to it and all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, I should have never done that. There was one time I was mean to someone in my class. It wasn't even that mean. Everyone else was more mean to them. They were kind of like a group punching bag. But there was one time where I just piled on because, you know, I wanted to fit in, and else they turned their watchful gaze to me. So, I mean, I apologized to the kid right afterwards when we were alone. I was like, hey, man, I was out of line. I shouldn't have said that. He's like, dude, it's really no big deal. They're blah, 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 blah. All that. But, like, that shit, sometimes I think back to it and I'm like, man, I'm a piece of shit. I should have never done that shit, man. And it was like the most mundane thing. I can't even remember if I called them a name or something, or if I laughed at what someone else said about them and then I still apologized. I don't remember 100% that part. I just remember the guilty feeling creeping ever closer. Anyway, so with that, how about Fortnite, huh? We're gonna be doing Fortnite streams. I mean, some people are hard to read. I'm not gonna lie. I pride myself on being decent at reading people, and not decent at reading. Which is good, because now I don't have to read smut on a train, which is apparently all you do once you get into books. At some moment, you know, you'll have to read literature that does not have two characters having sex. If the word glopping is in your fucking in your book, I'm sorry, you're reading pornography. I don't want to be the one to break it to you. When you're being like, oh my god, it's so romantic how they hooked up with each other after, you know, this on again off again relationship, and then there's a 3-page sex scene, I'm sorry, you are a gooner in a different font. I don't want to be the one who always has to break this to people. You are no better than the people going on Twitter and you go to their likes. It's the most heinous shit you've ever seen, and you got to think to yourself, do they not know that the bookmark button exists? Or is it like a personal pride thing that they want that out there for the world to see? I don't understand why we're doing this. I don't think, wait, what was that? Oh, that was IV Bag. 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, pretty, I mean, adjacent. It's essentially the same level of descriptiveness with the actions going on, but then people will go, no, I just read it because it's got a good story. You're not fooling me, okay? Yeah, and people are playing Stellar Blade because the game looks fun. Let's not, come on, let's be intellectually honest with each other here. No, it does, I just really like Souls-likes. Did you watch the combat? It's so bad. I mean, Sigmund Freud is kind of like fucked up smut to read, because it's like, you know, the daughter, they gotta be craving that father's, you know what. They don't gotta. I hate to break it to you, Mr. Freud. That's not a gotta at all. That is a you issue exclusively. You wanted, he just, have we, I think I've brought this up before, but I don't remember. Have we ever looked up what Sigmund Freud's mom looked like? I just want to see if he was based. Like, if I would see Sigmund Freud's mom, I'd be like, well, no wonder he thought everybody wanted to, you know, do something with their mom. Or if he was just absolutely had lost it. No, I mean, I guess suppose if we're being completely honest with each other, he definitely lost it. That's not a normal thing to ever think. But I want to see if from the outside looking in, I'd be like, all right, fair enough. Because I think it's got to be something really special to... Picking up red hearts can, converts them into blue smiters, works well at full health, effect may consume hearts needed for healing. Okay, that's not bad actually. No, we haven't, we only argued why he was wrong. He is wrong. He absolutely is wrong. I've never, look, today, if you ever tune into a Salted Slices stream, and I'm saying Sigmund Freud was right about something, that is your sign, okay? That's when you've got to call the authorities, they've taken me. The shadow government has finally caught up. Why am I being, you know, gang stalked by the shadow government? I don't think that I am. But it's like a really funny thing as a bit. I haven't done anything important enough. The best that I can do is twist back together the twist tie on bread. And you might say that's not impressive at all. Then how come no motherfuckers can do it, huh? Then how come anytime someone gets a piece of bread, they never twist the twist tie back on? That is apparently an elite skill that the masses are yet to find out about. So I'd like to say I'm at least a little ahead, okay? Yo, can I Why am I asking for permission? I'm going to. Let me just go off on a little bit of a rant real quick. And I understand that, you know, that's 85% of my stream anyways. But I despise and detest. I don't know if anybody has had a friend like this. Somebody who goes out for food with you and goes, oh, dude, let's just go Dutch. No, we're not going to go Dutch. And I will deconstruct this false equivalent you hold in your head, this absolute narrative that you want to perpetuate that it's somehow fair. It's not fair. And let me tell you why. I'll be over there going, oh, well, we're going out for food together, so I'm just going to get my one entree and enjoy it with my friend. You're going out with me and thinking to yourself, well, I mean, I could just get one entree, but it looks really good that if I could also get this one. And so then if I'm going to go and get this one also, you know, we might as well also, do you want to split the salsa with me? We could split some of the salsa, so let's get this one as well. And then you eat 85% of the appetizers. I'm sitting there being a good friend and not eating the appetizers that you clearly wanted more. Now, the bill comes. All of a sudden, we're looking at a $54 bill, and you think to yourself, well, it's only fair if we split this down the middle a little bit and go 27. I'm not going 27 with you. My entree is $18. You need to get out of this insane idea you have where, oh, well, we ate together, therefore it's fair. I had one mozzarella stick and you want me to pay for 10. That's insane to me. I'm not doing it. And then don't even give me, and then the tip gets involved, and the tips calculation's all fucked up now because somebody had to go out of their way to destroy this. So anyways, yeah, people on both ends are confused about what's going Dutch. Going Dutch is the style of pay where instead of, you know, everybody pays for their own items, you look at the bill and divide it by the number of people that were there, thus averaging out the prices. The only people who suggest this are frauds. They suggest it because they know they're gonna get more food than you're gonna order. They are 100% aware that they are scamming you. If they ever say it, run. Unless, of course, you know, you guys order the same thing. Then it's not going Dutch, it's actually just paying for your food. But anyways, that's, you know, I just despise and detest this idea that, oh no, it's more fair. There's nothing fair about it. And you know that, and that's why you want to do it. It gives you a feeling of power when you pull a fast one over somebody like that. Oh, haha, I didn't. And then I'll be like, oh, well, actually, how much is it for your, you know, fun lemonade? And they're like, oh, it's actually $25. Because drinks have to be the most insanely expensive things in the world. I'm over here going, okay, never mind. I'll just take a water then. Then that motherfucker would get a lemonade and be like, oh, by the way, we're gonna split the price on this. I didn't even get a sip of that. I didn't even get to taste the nectar of the gods, apparently, with the price point of it. And you're saying I gotta pay my half of it? I didn't do shit. You're trying to government me. You're trying to be like, well, you gotta pay property tax. I mean, I know it's your house and you own it and all, but you should really pay property tax on it. No, I shouldn't, man. What the fuck? I refuse. I mean, I'm obviously not advocating for tax evasion during tax season. Speaking of, somebody should file their taxes soon. I've been looking at my W-2 with regret and grief in my eyes. And one of these days, I will actually, you know, file it. Okay. So how are we doing right now on the challenge? Let's give a little run update for the people wondering. All things considered, one of my better runs thus far on it. If you aren't aware of our history with this challenge, I have tried it a couple times on stream. And one of the times I died in Cathedral and swore I would never play this challenge again. That was last week, so here I am now. Of course, after, you know, sleeping on it for a little bit, tossing and turning, it might go up there. Lovely. Well, not exactly, but it was something at least. Yeah, but after tossing and turning and dreaming of this challenge, I've decided I'm ready to tackle it again. I've been told the best way to face your fears is exposure therapy, which is why I'm so scared of like fat asses, dude. I would hate for them to be in my face, man. Please, whatever you do, do not be shaking that thing in front of me, man. I'd be terrified. All right, but I do need to do some exposure therapy, and I'm a tactile learner. So both of those are, you know, they're gonna really affect the bottom line later on. And I'm just warning you fair. Why didn't I move? I saw him coming. I knew he was going to explode the second he hit mother. And, well, sorry, this is mom. We actually have to be very specific with our nomenclature because every single different variant of mom is a different boss. Good shit. But, like, I should have considered that. Oh my god, did you see that micro dodge? What the fuck? Am I Neo himself from the Matrix? Dude, okay. So I've gone on a mini rant about this before. I will call it mini. We can debate the size of it. I mean, it was perfectly average, probably. But there's this one Twitter account. It's one of those ones that just absolutely farms interactions. And all it does, it exclusively does in order to get people retweeting and posting in the comments, because engagements equal money on Twitter now. Therefore, you have to see the most brain dead takes you've ever seen. Otherwise, I really want Jacob's Ladder, but I also really want to live. They call me Nico Robin the way I want to live. So anyways, this Twitter account, they're called like Moments of History. I saw another post from them today. I was seething and seeing red, dude. I couldn't believe what I had gandered upon in this moment, because they had on there from moments in history in the original Matrix movie, Neo's I think it was driver's license expires on 9/11/2001. Talk about a freaky coincidence. Hey, what's the moment in history, man? What's the moment because it's not 9/11 itself, obviously. We're talking about Neo from the Matrix here. There's no moment in history here, okay? I wish there were. There's no moment in history at all. You can't just call your account Moments in History and exclusively decide I'm going to ignore the moments of history. And rather than do that, I'm just going to post whatever kind of comes to my mind. Like, I just watched The Matrix last night and thought to myself, damn, that was pretty cool. Let's make a post about that. What are you talking about? We have to have something here. Okay, Lover's not bad when we have Apple of Sodom. It actually lets us get, ooh, we're going to get a little bit of a flight if we want. I think that there's an argument to be made for it. I'm just not gonna care. No, I care. I care a lot. It does so much damage. I forgot they buffed it in Repentance. This thing is a behemoth. It should help us a lot, actually. So you know what? We will take it. Our damage is okay. I was hoping that being invincible would stop it. Now the question is, oh, there was a rock there. Oh, look out for the rock, man. Me seeing Dwayne. You gotta look out for, okay, fuck. I block most X engagement accounts. That's like the smart way to use the website, but it's far from the smartest way to use the website. The smartest way to ever use X.com is go onto the website and immediately never go on it again. Block the URL. Stop it from being on your router. Oh, let's go. It doesn't. Okay. I was worried that it would cause me to shoot with that one. You know what? I should have kept Book of Revelations. Fuck. We might be so insanely dead. But on the contrary, okay, you gotta hit those, man. You gotta hit those. There. Good shit. Good cracking of the sky. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got a whole thing that stops our. Yeah, just delete the account and never go on there again. Bro, she mined on my Isaac till she give my mom that foot. Am I right or am I right? She's sacking my eyes until someone gets bound. That's the realest shit I ever said. Should have went hush. Yeah, look, if it wasn't a challenge run, and also if I had no love for myself in my heart, if I didn't perceive or didn't participate in this little thing called self-care, maybe I could have gone hush. Now this is a tiers downgrade. What's interesting about that is it would let us shoot slower. Now you could say, where is the benefit in that? So we're just like only caring about efficiency. We don't care about the goodwill of man anymore. It's so sad the state our society is in, such a state of disrepair. It's fucked up, man. You can't just do things for like the vine anymore. Last time I tried to do that, the judge just said, no, sir, that's still a murder charge. Okay, fucking sorry. I guess they didn't realize that it was ironic, but whatever. Fucking joke's lost on them. I think because... Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say people who get buried go to hell. I'm not really sure. I haven't read all of the lore book, which is also called the Bible. So, some people call it the Bible. I call it the Binding of Isaac official lore. So, I mean, you know, to each their own. Now, what do we have here? Balls of Steel is huge before the Isaac fight. Fuck it. Big strikes. He doesn't even know what to do. I've sent him into a frenzy. Now, our damage is lacking a little bit of Lester, if you would like to know the truth. Oh my god, I love GTA 5. Okay, never mind. We'll choose another name. Might be because you can use to go to Shio. Oh, you know what? That would make sense. Yeah, because I was just going to say... Well, I think I said what I was going to say. Sorry. Look, I'm in a little bit of a high-stress environment, okay? That can cause people to get a little kooky. You ever seen before and after pictures of the President of the United States? Barack Obama did not look the same after... Did he serve 8 years or 4 years? I know I should know how many years he served because it was while I was alive. You also have to remember I was a child when he was alive. And so all I knew was that I was told we root for him. In elementary school. That's what my class was saying, is you root for that guy. And I was like, all right, sick. Yo, wait, that gets us kidney stone? I love having those. Not in real life, though. Stop drinking so much Pepsi because of it. Holy shit, I'm happy to be done that one. When he was alive, did he die? Oh fuck, I don't remember who I brought up. Who did I bring up? Oh shit, man, I was so in the moment. This is the worst challenge. Okay, whatever. Sorry, I will be positive. This challenge is fun. Hey, are you still able to get what's it called? Sacred? No, not sacred. Razor, or no, blood rights, that's what it's called. And then just fucking decimate everything. I don't know if you can. Should we get a fly? Yeah, we'll get a fly. Why not? We're an angel taking deals with the devil. Now that's what I call ironic. Is it ironic? Look, I don't remember all of my forms of irony. I remember there's like dramatic, there's, oh fuck. If you walk into the fire, I'm killing both of us. Okay, good. Oh fuck, that sent the... We gotta block him. Whatever happens, just block him. Just body block him. Play a little bit of defense. Y'all ever seen a man play D? I hope so. If I'm lucky, I will as well. Okay. Oh, let's go. I don't know if this one... I don't know what challenge... I assume the same as Infinite Money with IV Bag. Probably got patched out. I think that fun things should be allowed to exist in video games. If that makes me a controversial gamer, you know what? So be it. You stay the fuck away from that heart. That's what I gave this fucker last Christmas, okay? The very next day, no one is taking this shit away. I promise. I put that one on ABBA, dude. Don't walk towards those, man, okay? We've got a very high-stress environment. Don't walk towards that bomb. I love you for having a little bit of survival instinct. I would give you a big old kiss if, never mind, you have no survival instincts, huh? I hate you. That's fine, that's fine. Use this real quick. Range up. Humorous. Top 10 hilarious Binding of Isaac gaps. They gave me a range upgrade when in fact that does nothing to help me. Now that is quite humorous. So if I remember challenges I hate, this one, ultra hard. I think I remember this one caused me a lot of distress. Like actively so. It probably shouldn't have. I think that's really sad to admit that over, you know, a video game made for children. Actually, it's rated M. Okay, fine. Made for adults. Oh, wait. No, it's easy now because this pushes away enemies. So I've got a get off me tool. Okay, okay. It is one long escort mission. And if I know one thing about gamers, that's their favorite kind of thing to play. Everyone loves the parts of like Resident Evil where all you're doing is walking around and waiting. Because I don't get it. Whoever is on the development team, we need to just have a talk, okay? I'm not mad at them, obviously. I am a little disappointed, that's for sure. But like, why do you think the person I'm escorting has to walk slightly faster than the walking speed in the game, yet slightly slower than the running speed in the game? what were you attempting to do aside from make me hate the mission? They're designed and developed with the worst use case in mind for the people. It's not developed to be your friend, okay? Oh my god, we're already getting a fallen? Dude, a floor 2 fallen? Do not, okay. Sacrificial. Question. Does this destroy Isaac's heart? Follow-up question. Would that kill me? Because, like, it could be really funny if this just gives me 2 Devil Deal items. Well, but what would my upside be? Because then I can't run into the enemies. Test it? Well, the issue is that I give up Rotten Baby, who is kind of like a carry and a friend. See, stay away, fuckers. Now we're on to something. Now we've got Demon and Rotten Baby. I don't want to use this. I want to keep who I have because they are my friends. And the thing about me is I don't give up my friends, okay? The worst part about the suggestion to make like a rage bait game like that is I can already foresee it being the #1 game on Twitch for 2 weeks. And everyone goes, oh, dude, did he get to the part where you gotta cheese it to succeed because the developer didn't really think it through? Oh, you didn't? Dude, he's gonna get so mad. And then the streamer gets mad at that part and ends up taking it out slightly on chat. And then the whole chat's like, well, guys, did anyone else not feel safe when he was like actually mad? Like, I don't know, man. I felt scared for a second, dude. What the flip was that? People will watch streamers play rage games, and then if they direct that rage even slightly at chat, they're like, dude, not flipping cool, man. What the heck? That's against TOS, man. Be chill. Why did you ban me when I said lol so bad? I was clearly saying it ironically. I was being satirical, bro. You didn't even get my elite level comedy. I understand that, you know, you probably thought, stay away from him. Hey, leave him alone. He's just a boy. Just a lost, afraid boy. Gotta play a little defense again. Yep. Just let him blow up on me. I can take so many loads to the face, but if that guy takes one, it's over for us. Shot speed down. What is, like, what are we doing here? All right, we don't have to get all up in arms about that. Now here, I want, not that, but I'll use it. Why? It, I believe, has a chance to convert to soul hearts. Maybe I should have waited till I went in here. Just kidding, I'm not. That's life and limb you're asking me to risk for a normal chest. Maybe if it was a lock chest. It used to work, but it doesn't now. Fuck. I mean, it probably would make this challenge very hard, so it might even be a blessing in disguise. I think that's what Elvis was singing about, right? You're a blessing in disguise. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, but it may... Stay away from him. Leave him alone. Okay. We got a Soul of Lilith. That's huge. Another Demon Baby. We're conjoined now. That's exclusively a damage downgrade for us. You'd love to see it. Ansas, sure. Algiz is not helpful. Soul of Isaac is potentially helpful, but I dare not commit anything. Dude, the firing squad. Okay. I think we've got a bit of a run on our hands here. Yeah, because like betwixt both of these, you know what, actually? Give me the trinket. Isaac's Fork, 10% chance to heal, 100% chance at 18 luck. Great. I mean, we're almost there. We're currently at 0, but if you look at it that way, you're going to think it takes way too long. If you look at it an alternative way, which I'm going to challenge you to do currently, and I understand not everybody's used to getting challenged, but I'm going to say we're only 18 upgrades away, rather than saying we're 0% of the way there. See how a slightly more positive inflection makes it still sound desperate, but not as desperate. Which is kind of, you know, the secret that I've been striving for all these years. To just sound desperate enough that some people are like, yeah, sometimes I watch them and I just feel a little sad when I leave, but I don't want to look away. It's like a car crash. Like the Daniel Larson or Jason Nash of Twitch. Did either of them ever go live on Twitch? Probably not. Dude, Cameo is such a funny site. I don't think it's made to be humorous, but Just something about the fact that you can pay primarily, let's be honest, primarily celebrities who aren't making money otherwise. All right, I'm just saying, you're not gonna see, you know, Chris Pratt on there right now being like, hey, for 50 smackaroos, I'll say happy birthday, Jordan. Yes, finally. It's only 50 smackaroos for that. Dude. But it reminds me of, does anyone remember, I can't think of his name currently. He was that one guy, he did the very famous one of every 60 seconds, 1 minute passes in Africa, and you could just pay him to say stuff. And people were like, holy shit, this is the best investment of our money we've ever had. I think that like the joke wears a little thin when it's someone who's very desperately trying to cling on to some form of relevance. At that point, I'm like, oh, well, this might just be a little bit sad. Removes my 2 oldest and spawn 4 random. Okay, that did not work like I wanted it to. I thought I was going to be able to remove Isaac's heart from me. I should have done that outside. Well, no, because now we do this. We've got options. Yoink one of these. Wait, when is the Inazuma 11 beta ending soon? I had not looked up when it was ending or if it was. I just kind of believed to myself that it'll last forever. Thus, I can live in a constant state of being like, nah, it's fine. No, it's not. Well, I mean, obviously, it's not going to be forever. At some point, the game's going to release. But without looking anything up, Inazuma Beta is going to have a version 2 come out at the end of April, so it's not ending anytime soon. Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Dude, that's so good for us. Please, we got to play a little keep away. Dude, all right, sick. Because I really enjoyed my time with the game, and I think it's because it reminds me a lot of Mario Strikers, which I don't know if that's a compliment to Inazuma fans. I don't know if they like getting compared to other sports games. It's my first time with the IP, but I was enjoying it pretty thoroughly. Especially because, dude, level 5 does animation something special, man. Every time I play a level 5 game, I'm blown away by the quality of the animations they do. And it makes me wonder why they don't succeed that hard on the stage. But that's okay. That's not for me to, you know. What the fuck? Is there someone on him? Yo, hey. Keep off my fucking man, dude. Keep away from him. He's taken. He's mine. That little darling angel boy is all mine. Version 2 has level 50 AI. Oh. And I also believe summons. Ooh, yeah, I heard something yesterday about summons in the game. Like you can fuse and summon in the other games or something like that. And I was like, holy shit, they made soccer good. They added Vegito to soccer. Finally. It's what I've been asking for this whole time. Stay away from him, all right? Hey, I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's taken. He's mine. You can't just like take him away from me. Spears will be eventually able to summon you. I also heard there's gonna be a all-stars team, which is gonna be sick. I know it has Layton and the protagonist of Yokai Watch and maybe a couple yokai. I hope it has a couple yokai because it'd be really funny to have like the wall yokai who's just a giant brick wall. How did you get hurt? Your heart didn't get hit. Scapegoat is the hitbox, not the heart. So it hits Scapegoat, not the heart. Did anyone else notice that? Did anyone else think that's a little bit fucked up? I don't think that's... The challenge was not pitched to me that way, is all I'm saying. What else was I looking for from the shop? I was looking for BFF, dude. That's what the other thing we need is, because once we get that, we'll be smooth sailing all the way. We got a stars card, a judgment card. Yeah, let's judgment, sure. And then just in cold blood, not even look at them. Act as though we saw nothing. Use this. I'm so stupid. Whatever, we have a Joker. I didn't think that would do that. What did I think it would do? It's not much good. Convert all red hearts into black hearts. I don't even have any, so I mean, really ask yourself who lost anything on that one. We could look for the shop, and I think it's worth it, seeing as we have to go all the way. Oh, it's just a mom's heart. Wait, why did I summon with this challenge? Did I have difficulty just walking at enemies. This whole challenge is just move towards the enemy and win. But now I feel foolish. I think that we're gonna do this one on its first try, and you can mark me on that. In fact, I'll this works really well because I'm not affiliate on Twitch. I'll gift 200 subs in my chat right after this if I don't win on this time. Now here's the best part. We can't hold me to that because obviously I'm not an affiliate, so it would be, you know, erroneous to think I could even gift subs in the first place. Dude, good on him. He positioned. I'll be reminding you on this. Disclaimer, offer good. This is like a little thing, the fine print in the coupon at the bottom. This offer only valid until April 4th. And I guarantee you I will not be affiliated by then. I know, okay, well technically I can be, but do you want to know the fucked up truth of the matter? The fucked up truth behind it all that nobody wants to tell you is that the second I become an affiliate, nobody new wants to watch my stream. And the reason is, when you click on a stream and get 37 minutes of pre-roll ads, it really kills the vibe. When all of a sudden you've got to sit through 17 Nissan commercials before you can watch someone play The Binding of Isaac, you'll start thinking to yourself, do I really want to watch this one? Nah, I'm out of here. And you can't turn off pre-roll ads. If you could turn them off. I press people just to watch the 30 minutes of ads. I mean, you know what? To each their own. I'm sure the Annabelle fucking horror movie trailers go hard when you see them for the 70th time. I'm sure that's when you start to pick up on the intricacies of the music they're using. But yeah, that's why I'm like, unless I can see my main source of income ever pivoting to streaming, which is really hard to judge when I would never have been affiliated, but I'll just fucking take a leap of faith someday, probably, whenever I get too burnt out of my job to continue. Whenever, you know, the rifle in my drawer is looking too appealing, that's when I'll, you know, take that leap of faith. Then I'll consider affiliate. I don't even think I'm ever going to consider it a main source of income, but I think that's like more of a personal issue where I kind of enjoy working and I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a job. And I know streaming is a job by some people's metrics, but I don't think that if I was my own boss, I'm going to level with myself for a second. The amount of work that would get done, not much. No one egging me forward for, you know, oh, this is what we got to do now. Sorry, it's not happening, dude. Okay, do you know how to change? Good, these are going for me. Do you know how to change your main defensive lineup for the like online casual matches before it starts? Because I want to start with Darren. I like him more. I know he's trying. His whole description is like, oh, he looks up to the guy who wears the bandana. Brother, I don't think he should be aiming that low. He's way cooler. I like him more. But I don't know how you'd start with him as your, you know, I was gonna say point person. It's called a goalie. That's right. I do have very parallel knowledge of soccer, aka football, aka football. But I've said it, look, it feels wrong to say football without any kind of like sauce to it, you know? Now, is mine exactly authentic? No, probably not. But it still sounds better than not having any. Fuck. Yo, the amount of money we made, though. Holy. You have to use your own team. Okay. Yeah, because the casual one, you just kind of use the pre-made teams, which is what I was doing. Just because I was not ready for the ranked mode. They would have chewed me up, spit me out, man. It would have not been a pretty oh my god, that's so satisfying. Ooh, how 10 satisfying moments in gaming. But yeah, people on YouTube loved the Inazuma 11 stream. Dude, I was surprised to see how many residual views it was getting. Normally after a stream ends, I'll let you in on a little behind the scenes. The analytics of that stream are dead. If you don't get people to click in while you're live, that's fine, but they're never gonna, YouTube doesn't like pushing streams to people after the stream's over, which makes sense because streams are kind of like a live experience. I mean, what would you do if you can hear me live right now? I'm talking to you directly. And if you're watching this in the VOD, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who are here right now. See that? That's like a very special thing that you just got to experience. Stop banking on parasocial relationships. Fucking make me. Why did I take 2 damage there? Wait, what the fuck hurt me twice? How'd they do that? Check them PC. Check them. You fucker. Okay, well, anyway, it's a good thing that I'm not affiliated on Twitch. Let's do one more time. You either go against a level 10 team or the level 30. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Getting absolutely, you stay away from me. Ooh, let's go. No, I'm definitely gonna bring back Inazuma, especially because it's actually a very fun game. I know I've said it before, and I'm not just trying to, suck level 5's dick for a minute, but I had never played any of the franchise before, and I was like, damn, this shit slaps. This is like what I wish FIFA played like, as in fun. Because all my friends, when I was growing up, they loved FIFA. And so they'd always be like, SaltedSlices, play me in FIFA. I'd be like, Dubs, let's do this. Let's run some. I'd hop on, I'd play FIFA with them, and I'd be like, wow, I did not enjoy that experience. And they'd be like, well, once you start getting a more coherent team, I'm not going to get a more coherent team. I don't want to spend 70 hours opening fake packs for somebody who spent 200 on buying the golden version of Ronaldo to just wash me online, okay? Also, the gameplay is just not what I want out of a sports game, which is to say there's not enough flashing colors to distract me, okay? You're trying to ask me to eat without turning on my Sentry video in front of me, and I think that's a very rude thing to ask of you. I will make fun of iPad kids, yet be the equivalent of one myself by, oh, wait, I want to eat. Where's my Drew Gooden video? Turn on, oh, come on, turn on a Danny Gonzalez video, please, please. It's only fair, come on. Oh, show me Curtis Connor, show me Chad. Yeah, I know them all, and I do watch them all whenever they drop a video. And every time I go, oh yeah, that shit's, oh baby, YouTube's so alive and well. And then for an entire month, I have nothing to watch, so I just put on 8-hour videos of monkey noises and listen to them go crazy inside of a pen and go, yeah, I'd be doing the same thing, little guy. Don't worry, man. I'd be right there with you. I can feel our familial bond. I can tell that I evolved from you, because right now, I'm feeling like going crazy peeling an orange too. Why not? I'm getting in touch with my roots currently. Disclaimer, I'm pretty sure that if my understanding of evolution is correct, the monkeys or simians or apes or whatever that we evolved from no longer exist. I'm fairly certain that's true. I'm not 100% though. Yeah, dude. That's what I was saying. Every time I'd use a super on the goalie, I'd say, I hope your lineage is okay. Because, like, I can tell I'm doing generational trauma with some of these moves, all right? There's no shot that I'm throwing Royal Lancer. You actually just throw a spear at a child. And then the craziest part is, if somebody, when I was playing my Little League soccer games, decided, oh, I'm going to just throw a knife at this kid, I would have broken down and started crying. They see that shit and they're like, all right, grit your teeth. Time to man up. Stances into position, gets their sumo position at the ready. It is kind of amazing though. And also, like I said, the animations, oh, they're so clean. I haven't seen anything on any of the other games, but I'm sure they're also pretty sick. And then it's, we could probably... It's crazy because I think I was too much of a stickler at first, which is a really weird thing. Because here was my initial take on the whole game series. I thought to myself, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of for kids. You know what I mean? Now, then I heard about all of the stuff that goes on in the plot. And I was like, holy shit. But then also, it was a weird position for me to take. Because, brother, I'm over here like, please make another Yokai Watch game. Yo, bad news for me. You want to know what else is for kids? Absolutely Yokai Watches. No doubt in my mind. And that one doesn't even have, half of the shit that the Inazuma plot lines have. So, clearly I was, blinding myself for... what the real reason was is I went, sports, but I don't play sports. Stop. How did you get hit? What the fuck hit you? I don't understand it. What the fuck? How am I How is this happening? How is he doing it? He's too good. Also, just a smidge too tanky, I think. Okay, we get this one. Fucking yeah. I'm gonna break it someday. Shoot it. Come on, buddy. Okay. We might as well go to the shop still. We've got plenty of red hearts, which feels nice. It'd be really cool if I could get a single soul heart so we could just secure ourselves a devil deal from which we will have a jumping off point for the rest of the run. Rather than do that, I'm gonna do this cool thing where I just happen to not do that. Turn the troll bombs into normal ones. Is it what I would describe as hyper useful? I would likely wager that that is not going to come into play. But if we're gonna walk in here, I don't know, sometimes there's troll bombs in here, so why not? Also, we didn't have a trinket, so at the very least, if it pops one time, it's done way better job than having nothing. Even if it pops 0 times, it gives me a peace of mind that none others can. Options, sure. We'll get piggy bank and we'll even open this. Why am I buying it all? I'm just crazy like that. I'm insane. I can't be stopped. I'm trying to hit that. There's no law. Dude, I have so many notifications on my phone. Jesus. Okay. Sorry. I was losing my mind. It kept vibrating and I looked over. I had 30,000 YouTube notifications, like 12 from TikTok. I don't need to be stimulated right now. I'm stimulating others. I accidentally hit shift tab. Boy, what a blunder that was. Thank God it only showed my IP, real name, social security. Man, that could have been bad if it showed any of that sensitive information. Whew. Please, please, please. Okay. Can you walk away? Thank you, buddy. Now stay over there. Sure. It's minus 0.2 speed, which is scary. I'll give it that because now we are slow. Very much so. Oh, please, please. Okay. They did give us a new tool that we can use in our... fuck me. 1, 2. Betwixt both of them, if we get a bad one, I'd rather have Necronomicon. I don't know how Book of Shadows works when I'm not myself. You know? Oh, what? Did you just have a Snickers? Very funny. Very funny. No, but it's actually the opposite because it's you're not you when you are hungry. Thus, me having one would have cured that ailment. Allegedly. I mean, you know, if their marketing is to be believed, then what motive would they have to lie? Of course, marketing has to be realistic. That's how you talk to the people. Oh, good. I'm happy spikes don't hurt them. I was awaiting a very grim reminder of my frail mortality there. Place this here. No shot that it... Yeah, I placed it there as though there could even be a secret room there. There, according to the generation of the world, can't be one. Because how would you get out? Ace of Hearts converts everything into a heart. It's very sweet of you. That's very kind. I don't need that. We'll just hold on to Emperor. Let's just skip to Mom's Heart on Mom's Heart floor. Am I going to hold it that long? I'm gonna lie to myself, which is way easier than confronting the reality that there's no shot in hell I'm holding it that long. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's chill too, man. Play keep away. Play keep away. Good shit. He walked. Did you see that sidestep? He's pro ready. Holy. I was worried for a second. Then he reminded me why he's him. Why he has the heart and I'm just a guy flying around. See, like this right here. I don't know what causes our fear. Sometimes we fear them. I mean, I know there's, you know, the easy, biblically accurate angel. That's got to be why. But we're not biblically accurate. We're actually just like a baby. We're the smallest little being that ever could be. Somebody sees me and they just press down the soft spot and I'm done. It's like the off switch for most babies. I won't claim for all because, you know, I haven't tried it with every baby. If I had, well, there wouldn't be too many left. Okay. Defense. I redirected him horribly there. That one's on me, buddy. Just keep a little skin in the game, all right, man? All I'm asking of you, keep a little skin in the game. Good shit, my boy. Good shit, my boy. Give me some speed up. Good shit. Babies have off switches? Yeah, you just press down on the soft spot on their head until they stop. Yep. All right. Doubles all room clear rewards. I'm down for that. Then a little delirium just because we need familiars. Why not go guppy? I don't think it'll work. I don't think there's any shot that it's going to do anything. Now, I will say, if you try to hit a baby's off switch and they are not your child, you will be legally held. You would show up, you bastard. I hate this boss with all that I am and all that I ever will be. Why him in particular? I feel as though I'm the worst against him, and I don't know why. He's kind of a mental block for me. I know that I didn't take any damage there. I was drastically close to dying. And some people will think I'm joking. That's the saddest part. Please don't use Brim. Okay. If he used Brim, I'd have no way to stop him, you know? We're doubling room clear rewards. Some babies deserve it. I mean, look. I don't think it's possible to blame the baby. I think it's almost always the parent. With that said, I'm not gonna, when I'm upset in public, being like, dude, come on, can't you get that kid under control? I'm not thinking to myself, boy, these parents sure are failing. I'm more thinking to myself, man, I wish this kid wasn't streaming right now. The boy, oh boy, do I wish. But like, also, I'm gonna cut them some slack. I would never be. There's some people who are very vocal about their hatred, or they do this thing where they go like out loud. It's like, brother, just calm the fuck down, okay? Let's all chill out here, man. We're all trying to survive on this mortal coil, okay? Got a 9% additional planetarium chance. I don't think it does anything. It is. I think that I'm not insane enough to make the claim that I've seen some people on r/child free make. What is that claim? If you ever want to get on a plane, they need to make an entirely separate plane just for people with kids. That's an insane thing to claim. Also, have you ever gone to the airport? There's no shot that it should be like that. Brother, it's already hard enough to board any kind of flight, and that's with everybody else there. So that's kind of where I'm like, you're going too far. Now, what I will say is that I think they should do a section of the plane which is reserved for the idea of I have children. I think that's completely fine, because then all the kids can sit next to each other. Maybe we can even get a battle royale, a fight ring going. I don't know, just thoughts to spice up the in-flight entertainment. You get to kind of like walk over to a kid and but and then if there's not enough people who have claimed the seats for having kids, that's when it just becomes general seating. And if you buy into the kids section, you know, and you're upset that there's kids there, well, all of a sudden it's your fault. But as it stands right now, you could very much just be trying to read your book this entire flight, but all of a sudden it's so weird because you don't want to read 50 Shades of Grey next to the kid. Everyone's looking at you, everyone's judging you, and you're like, look, man, you gotta understand. It's just because, like, I really like the characterization. And everyone's like, It is weird how there's like, you know, that whole thing where you're on a plane and you're watching a movie and there's a sex scene. Yikes. Do you know how embarrassed I would feel if people saw what I was watching on the plane? How am I gonna explain to gang why I'm listening to a 4-hour video of somebody being like, oh, don't worry, like the video's title is ASMR Mom Comforts Her Good Boy, and all of a sudden I gotta try and explain to people that, you know, I am normal. They're not gonna buy it anymore. Hello. Oh, cool, someone came in YouTube chat at the perfect time. Hey, so what I was saying is, like, that's a weird thing, and I would never do that, obviously. I mean, I did say for the sake of the bit that I'd be the one doing it. It was primarily for the bit. I don't think I can't even. The last time I was on a plane, I forgot to prepare the idea of, you know, like, oh, I'm not gonna have in-flight entertainment. So I just kind of sat there and creepily looked off the guy next to me because he was watching John Wick 1, and I was like, fuck yeah. I don't need to hear this one. I've already seen it before. I could just pretend and make up my own plot, or I don't even have to make up my own plot points. I know what's going on. I can tune in at any moment. All right, we have a question from the YouTube chat. please do not just be like a slur. Please, please, please. I've been on such a good streak recently. The last time somebody came in and dropped a slur in chat for no reason. Okay, well, you know what? I'm about to with the way that went. Cool, we're so dead. It's so over for us. It's against Mom Foot Fight, and we have no hearts to our name. Awesome. What a time to get hematemesis. But yeah, no, the last time that somebody came in and did that, it's been a couple months, man. That's a pretty good, especially when you're on Twitch too. Like when you're on both of them, you're doubling your odds, and I've been popping off, man. Playing both fields and somehow not losing on either. Damn, I could drop your record. The only rule to chat is no slurs. It's not written anywhere explicitly, but I'm assuming it's in the terms of service, which you've agreed to go on the site. Now, did I read through that terms of service? No. They didn't even put up like sand scooping videos to make it more entertaining of a read. There's no way I could read the terms of service. We get a little bluffy. I get by with a little help from my bluffies. That's for sure. I'm very afraid because the question in the YouTube chat has sat dormant now, which terrifies me. Because it's either going to be an essay or they've already left because I didn't respond immediately. I got you? Oh, man. Come on, at least be one of the funny slurs. Which is none of them. See that? I'm able to save myself. I'm able to dig my own holes and then save myself. It's called, I don't know. Who digs their own holes and then gets out of them? Because I was going to say it's called being a graveyard keeper. They don't hop in the holes, which is what makes me different from the normal one. I'm plunging in those. We're looking relatively good, which is a scary thing for this run. Last time I said that, we died on this fight right here. That's good damage. Bluppy, get in there. Show them why they call you Bluppy. Give them a reason to remember the name. We get Blood Clot. No teleporting out. We do have Gnawed Leaf. Is that a guaranteed one run if we take Gnawed Leaf? Yeah, like, I don't care. That's just too much work. I'd rather just run at all the enemies. It makes me feel good. The dopamine starts rushing back to me as I just, you know, full on assault an enemy. Running after them as though I've just been the last person to leave at Chili's at night. Which is to say everybody else out there is fair game. They know what they were getting into. What, you're going out for Chili's and you think you'll be safe? No, okay. You weren't safe the second you stepped in the restaurant. Me being there has very little bearing on that one, actually. Dude, it's crazy. There was, I think it was TGI Fridays, I believe, where I was at the store and they had their mozzarella sticks, like just frozen mozzarella sticks you could buy. And I was thinking to myself, damn, mozzarella sticks actually, they sound pretty fucking dank as a little snack to have around, right? But those motherfuckers charge $8 at Walmart for a package of mozzarella sticks. What are they made? That's not mozzarella and cheese. No shot. That's got to be something else. That's some secret ingredient that you've come up with, developed in a lab. What the hell? $8? It's got to be some insanely expensive lab grown thing. I don't believe anything else would make sense. It's just fucking mozzarella sticks, man. Also, didn't want to, you know, call too much attention to it. You see that intense microplay that I did there? What if this is Incubus? Shit. What if this is Incubus? Okay, we're gonna stop there. I know how to quit when I'm ahead sometimes. Ooh, that was quick as hell. Thank you. Maybe I should have got the last one. What if the last one was Incubus? I mean, it can't be for one heart. Neither could the second one that I picked up, but I just wanted to keep the, you know, same kind of vibe. Yeah, $8. And here's the craziest part, right? Right next to it, there was this brand. They were called Snaps. I've had Snaps before. They're pretty good mozzarella sticks. Fucking, are they gourmet? No, they're frozen mozzarella sticks. What are you expecting, the queen to come over and be like, oh, Pip Pip, it's lovely? No, what the fuck? They're frozen mozzarella sticks. We're not that fancy. So it was an 8 count of their mozzarella sticks was $1.58. And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna get $8 worth of these. If they are the worst tasting thing I've ever had, so be it. I don't think that the TGI Friday ones were gonna change my life, or Applebee's ones, whichever ones it were. Those two brands exist in the same exact place in my head. The only difference is in that one Kevin James movie. Anyways, did you look at my question? Am I crazy? I'm genuinely not even kidding. There is a gap in my chat. It is, well, not even a gap. There's nothing there. It is, I have a question and then you responding to the talk about mozzarella sticks. That's all I've got. Maybe it's, that's right. I'm sorry. I was not ignoring you. I thought you just genuinely left after saying, can I ask a question? I was like, well, he got my ass. It's like rolling down the window, and then when the other person rolls it down, you just drive away. So I understand. I've been gotten. I also can't see the question. Oh, don't worry. It's in YouTube chat. Unless you're also on YouTube, in which case, am I that stimulating? Am I good on 2 monitors? We're getting there. I'll try to send it again. How do I tell my parents that I am an extremely tall, psychopathic woman that teaches math and will brutally murder anyone who fails? Okay, that's quite a question. I think that the way I would broach this subject, yes, I'm watching on both, gotta get the views up. We respect the real in this household. In this household, we do this little thing called real respects real. And goddamn, we got some real out there. So by the way, what am I doing? This challenge, your items are set from the start and you're allowed to look at them. So, oh wait, I could just hold R. Okay, yeah, never mind. If you're like, yeah, but just hold R. Insanely fair. We have Lusty Blood Brimstone. This is the run. Nothing can stop us at this point. This is the run. And Pyromaniac. I'm sorry. This is our back asswards run. I don't remember how the rest of it goes. But you know, I just like broach the subject by seeing if they're also psychopaths. It'd be a good way to start. Or put on a documentary about like Ted Bundy and say, so what do you guys think? He's kind of cool, right? He's kind of the good guy of the story, right? And then, like, just give him a side eye after doing that. Be like, I don't know, he's pretty handsome, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, since I don't have a real model with eye tracking, you just have to believe that I'm doing a side eye and use my sound effect to, one of these days I'll get a real model. Do you know how expensive they are, man? Do you know how much, I believe, wasn't one of Iron Mouse's models more expensive? Obviously, I would never have anything near that quality. Look at the budget I'm on. But like one of her models, I believe, was more than some used cars, which doesn't exactly tell you much. It's kind of like in the US when they go, this is the length of 10 football fields. Yeah, okay, sure. But can we get an actual measurement for the size? Because a used car can also go for like $1,000. And like, that's an insane amount to pay for how much all of the work that goes in is. In fact, it's likely what I'd have to set aside at the bare minimum if I went. Well, I don't know. I'm just doing the art side of it. I don't know how much the art side of it costs, because I think the rigging is where it gets expensive. That's where the expertise comes in, and that's what I'm going to do for myself. I mean, obviously, the art also has a lot of expertise involved, but rigging is what brings something to life. So it's kind of what matters a lot. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it just doesn't look like shit. Hopefully I can make the motion look good. That's all I'm hoping for. What's my experience? I've done Blender, and that's pretty much it. And I've done some pretty sick Blender animations. Why don't you show them on stream? I can't. There's terms of service. Does that tell you the kinds of animations? Probably, but boys gotta eat. Boys gotta eat. Girls do too, I'm assuming. I've never been one myself, so I would not like to, you know, say anything along those lines. I would never make any claims such as that. I can't back them up. They're unfounded, especially during, oh wait, no, is Women's Month over, or did it just start? Was March Women's Month, or is April Women's Month? It can't be April, right? That'd be fucked up, because that's the April Fool's Month. It'd be like saying, hey, we're doing Women's Month, April Fools. You might say, If it was last month, how come you didn't do any streams? Pretty sure Women's Month's every month. You know what? Actually, fuck yeah, I take that shit back. I think it's so disappointing that we even need a month for it. Fuck yeah. I think that for me, my Women's Month, yeah, I guess it's just every day that ends in Y. Okay. Take that shit. It's called being an ally. It's just a way of life for me. Sorry. Well, I know a lot of people, this is going to be controversial. And I understand that a lot of people aren't ready to broach this subject, especially in a live public, chat environment. I believe in women. I do. I think they can do it. And if that makes me crazy, fucking so be it. I'll die on this hill. I know we can applaud me out back later, but specifically add an Outback if I'm lucky. Just kidding. I despise Outback Steakhouse. Well, despise is a hard word to use because I don't have that intensive feelings about it. I don't wake up every morning and go, oh, they're still living. We must undo this. Simply, it's just not that good of food. Pretty expensive for being not that good of food, which is the part I'm arguably more upset about. Dude, how come we get so long of invincibility? Oh, that's that Virgo popping. Oh. We doing Inazuma tomorrow? I think that I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. It's either that or I finally finished what's the one Bennett Foddy game that everyone's playing? What's it called again? I've been playing it. A difficult game about climbing. That or we finished that. So betwixt those two, likely. Because now I've got my Isaac out of the way, which I'm contractually obligated to play. Now, I also haven't played Helldivers in a while, which I think I'm also contractually obligated to play. A lot of people really enjoy watching me play Helldivers. So anyways, we'll figure that shit out later. Now here we should get some extra items for sure. Fuck. These suck ass. We'll get Bloody Lust. It's my favorite of what we've been shown. Now here, oh yeah, you guys heal me. You are but a health pack for me. Thank you so much. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. From the way I'm looking at it, the first item we lose is Brimstone, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Yo, anyone else think our brim damage is the worst you've ever seen? Like, we're tickling them and that's all we can hope for. We're barely able to take a little feather duster and tickle it to them. Wait, hold on. I gotta check something. I believe it's kind of a milestone, right? Yeah, dude, we're over the number of subscribers on YouTube that there were original Pokemon in Generation 1. Isn't that shit so hype? That's insane. I didn't think that favorite ice cream, oh, you're opening a can of worms here. I've talked many a time about ice cream flavors. I think we need more weird flavors that's names don't describe themselves, but only because then so I hate those names, but that's why I need more of them. If that makes sense. I think that those names do nothing and help nobody understand what a flavor is. And because of that, they're my favorite because somebody will go like, yo, give me the trash can ice cream. Oh, what does that mean? Oh, it's just a little scoop of everything. Give me Superman ice cream. Do you think I know what Superman tastes like? I've never had the pleasure. All right? Him and I were not like that. I wish I could tell you. Yo, someone accidentally... wait, I've got a question for you. Okay, assuming that's real. Did you, like... hold on. There's something I recommend you check out. It's called Captain Tsubasa. I think I've heard of that. It sounds familiar. It, like, activates a slight neuron in the back of my brain. You know, so when you drink glow stick fluid... Question. Does that shit glow on the way out when you pee? Follow-up question. Could you show me some? A wink and SaltedSlices. You can't solicit that from your fans. Also, you didn't even ask their age. All right, that's a good point. That not asking their age part could actually be my very undoing. I just assume everybody. It's a bad habit I have. Which is I just assume that everybody in the world is the exact same age as me, especially if they're online. Because like, how am I supposed to assume you're anything other than exactly what my lifestyle is? You know, I only have had one human experience from which I may form any idea. Therefore, in my point of view, everybody has to be around the same age. From my narrow viewpoint of one person, that's it. I mean, if you ever want to make your poop green, that's kind of where Lucky Charms go off, dude. They're so goated at it. Now, I don't know why that's like your goal, and if it isn't your goal, then my fault. You know. But okay, we gotta start healing, man. I'm getting hit more than I can even heal. Leave me alone, man. You're playing with powers I don't comprehend. So quit it, Buster. Okay. So why are we clearing this floor, right? I don't think you need to for back asswords. The reason I have elected to clear it, I will admit, is controversial. What if we get items? It's obviously looking like that's not the answer. But, like, what if? Dude, when was the last time I had a cereal like Lucky Charms? Holy shit, it's been a minute, dude. I think that when you grow older, that's the saddest part, is cereal doesn't hit the same. It just tastes too sweet as you get older, I think. And then the saddest part is when you're fucking standing there buying a box of like bran flakes. That's how you know you've lost all your innocence in your life, dude. That shit is so tragic. It's probably one of the most humbling experiences you could ever have, is when you go, oh yeah, I'll definitely just do like these corn flakes with raisins in them. Yeah, that shit sounds like a delicious breakfast of champions. That's how you know you're cooked. By the way, no, it ran away. By the way, yes, we are just gonna stand here and heal. Look, I need to be healthy, all right? Strong, healthy boys are those who win. Weak, frail, young men fall. It's the one piece of knowledge that my dad imparted on me before. Can we come up with a tragic backstory for me? I just want to be able to, like, DeviantArt OC it as much as possible. We can say I'm an angel, you know, that fell from heaven or something like that. And at which point I've sworn a solemn vow where from now on I'm gonna, you know, fight for the sake of justice and all that's right in the world, despite only having one wing. They call me the one-winged angel. And you might say, hey, now you're making fun of Final Fantasy VII. Now you've gone too far, all right? That one was cool. It was cool when they did it. Everyone else doing that shit is really, you know, it's obviously cringe when we look at someone on DeviantArt who's got red eyes and blood coming out and they're like, I'm such an edgy demon lord. But when they did it in Final Fantasy, it was cool, okay? So let's cut them some slack. Everyone else is cringe. One I played as a kid, cool. Then now you might say, wow, that's a lot of Sephiroth hatred. You must have very strong opinions about the game. No, I just kind of think that people put it on too much of a pedestal. Maybe it's still really good. I don't know. I just don't care that much about it. He left you for okay. For his goat family in Brazil. It does raise the question of what was he doing with them MF goats? But at the same time, you know what? Country boys make do. That's all I gotta say on that one, all right? If we can have 2 years on TikTok where people say country girls make do, that was absolutely an explosion, which is why I just stood there and took it, by the way, because I have Pyromaniac, which to me means my explosion should not cause me any harm and or damage. See, look at this. We've cleared an entire floor, and my reward is not that good, actually. Wow, I was really hoping for a little something extra. Whoa, wait, never mind. He shoots too. Look at this little guy go. Wait, he's great. What the fuck? Since when has he done this? Who is this guy? Holy shit. Sign him up for a professional team. He's ready. Okay. Do I waste time re-healing? I think that realistically the answer would be no. But this isn't realism, all right? Look on your screen, dude. You see a child shooting blood out of his mouth. That only happened to me once when I ate glass. I didn't actually eat glass as a kid, don't worry. But I did get my head cut open by glass. It was not like a child neglect thing. It was around Christmas, and as it turns out, broken ornaments, they make glass. So we just didn't notice. Well, I say we, I was 3 years old. I don't think it was really on me to notice at that point. But the glass went thoroughly unnoticed on the floor. And then when it like sliced my head is when we were like, oh shit. Gotta get this guy to the hospital, man. So we are now fighting Satan. We have lost, don't know which. We still have Pyromaniac. We still have Other Eye. We still have Bloody Lust. We still have Virgo. We still have... Oh, we're losing the key pieces first. Oh, the key pieces work like a buffer for us. Awesome. Okay, so we're on to something. We are going to lose Brimstone, though, before we're out of the woods. On the bright side, the ones that we keep forever are Pyromaniac and number 2, which means we have a continuous source of healing, making the challenge akin to a joke. Now, should I perhaps stop eating every single shot as though it's a all-you-can-eat buffet and maybe consider dodging one before I say anything about it being easy? No. Thanks for your concern, though. I think it's more fun to get hit, actually. See that? Healing off of the ads. Also, yes, that's right. I know MMORPG terms. So what does taking this do? Oh, absolutely nothing. Cool. I thought that was how we would go up, and I'm like, wow, what a quick time to get up there. You remember that one game, Only Up? Didn't the creator Flappy Bird his creation? He was like, oh man, there's no way going forward in life that I can live on knowing I've made Only Up and the responses that it has received from people. I don't think it was that serious, dude. I think people were like, what a silly game about climbing, or yeah, about just going up stuff. So fun fact, I didn't know, when I was a kid, we had a attic that was filled with the, you know, insulation foam, tons of fiberglass everywhere, all that kind of shit, right? And I would just like grab shit, and every time my dad would be like, fuck, quit it, don't grab that. And I'd be like, why? You can't stop me, I've already grabbed it. And they'd be like, yeah, now we have to wash our hands thoroughly and it's gonna be all red. Then my hands would get all red and I'd be like, dude, that hurts, ow. Well, I'd probably actually cry. I was a child at the time. Now, a big strong man that I am, I'm able to thug it out, but when I was a child, I was not, you know, prepared for that kind of pain and sharp feeling, you know, hitting me. But I never did get to taste it, and I think that that may be a reason that I'm still standing here. As fucked up as it may be, as fun as it could be to, you know, drank that MF shit all day, it is, I don't know if the idea for making it pink was to make it so it's so stand out that you can't miss it. I think that it was a bad idea from someone at the marketing team or the design team or the patent team, whatever team said we got to make this shit a bright viscous pink such that it mimics cotton candy. Why would you do that? No, you should not make it bright pink like cotton candy. Children eat cotton candy, and so do raccoons. Why do I bring up the raccoon? Because that one video of the raccoon washing away his cotton candy, man, that shit gets me sad every time. It kind of reminds me of the impermanence of life and, you know, how fragile our beings are. And also it's sad to watch an animal not understand why he can't eat cotton candy. That's, you know what, forget that other thing I said. It's mainly the, like, I want to see the raccoon eat some cotton candy, and I felt bad that poor guy, he was just trying to be cleanly with it. It's kind of why ever since I watched that, I've decided to never wash my hands again, because what if I wash away all that makes me me, you know? And all I'm left with is a hollow shell that I don't recognize. How many layers can I peel away before I no longer see, understand, and feel the hand looking back at me? Before I look at it and think to myself, this is not me. Who is this girl I see standing here back at me? Yeah, also, like, here's the thing. When I got COVID, I dug that shit out and lived easy. It wasn't even, I just needed to sleep for a bit. And I think it's because, you know, I'm smart. I don't wash my hands enough. And therefore, my body was like, fuck yeah, we've been preparing for this day. We knew this shit was gonna happen. We knew, no doubt in our mind, that you would absolutely fuck this up. So did everybody, I never really looked at the stats after I got it, because that's when I stopped caring about the numbers. No offense to anybody who got it after I got it. You know, I'm sure that it was still a harrowing experience for you, but once I had it, I was like, fuck it, I'm good. I've served my time. You know, at this point, if anybody else wants to get it, that's on them. But did like everybody in the world get it and now we just have herd immunity? I feel like everyone did, right? There's no shot that anybody missed it. You either got completely vaccinated and never had to deal with it. I was vaccinated though when I had to deal with it, so like, I know it's probably the reason my symptoms weren't so bad, if I'm being completely honest. I'm never gonna be like, that's why vaccines don't work, because this one time I still got it. I'm a little bit more rationale than that. A little bit. I'm not gonna, you know, claim to be the modern day Socrates. I'd rather be the modern day Plato, but, or maybe even the modern day Isaac Newton. But the only thing I'm testing is how it feels when my balls drop on your jaw. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only kind of force I'm caring about. You never got it? I've got a question, and I mean this with no offense or ill will in my heart. Did you leave your house often? I'm just wondering. I'm not saying, I'm not trying to call you out or whatever, because I didn't leave my house often, and yet I still got it. Now, did I DoorDash almost daily? Your Honor, that is an irrelevant question. Your Honor, what was I supposed to do? Cook food for myself? That's what the peasants do. Don't you not have enough money to afford it? Yeah, every day for several hours. Oh yeah, I forgot people like work real jobs. Not everybody's just a website developer, huh? You don't just get to sit around and do whatever you want. That's fucked up. I gotta do that. That's pretty sick, man. I've been really enjoying my time of just, since COVID started, actually, is when my office was like, we're just gonna do remote because we are luxurious enough to be able to, or we have the ability, but we're lucky enough, I guess. Captain Tsubasa is better than Blue Lock. I actually never saw Blue Lock, so I can't comment on this take. I can comment that, what's the last anime I watched in full? I watched Mashal, but I'm not done season 2 yet, because I stopped when I had caught up to where season 2 was at, and then I didn't finish it. Oh, I didn't have a job, I just wanted to go for walks. I mean, here's the thing. I miss, and I don't know if this is a proper thing to say, if we're at the point where we can say this now. I kind of miss being able to just sit inside. And then whenever I would go out, it would be such a calming and relaxing walk because nobody else was out. They were all too afraid to leave their house, which was so sick for me personally. And then also, it was the only time I had ever enjoyed driving. I despise driving for one reason. Somebody got the wise idea of putting other people on the road. I think that was a stupid one, and we should have gone back on it, all right? Other people on the road ruin the experience of driving. When it's just me, the road, and my music on Spotify turned up to a volume such that other people walking by would be like, somebody has to turn down that music, I'm having the time of my life. The second we add one other person into the mix, you've ruined it, all right? We've added too many elements into the mixture here. There's simply no way. That worked. I don't think it should have, but it did work. Yeah, I mean, I've also, dude, I mean, just thinking about sports anime in general, I don't think I've watched too many. What have I seen? No, pretty much just some bits of Haiku. What was that one? Free? I think I saw Free. That was the basketball one, I believe, which I was mainly interested in because I didn't think that basketball was like that popular outside of the States. So I was kind of stoked to see that there was another, or there was somebody doing a basketball anime. I was like, holy shit, they know. I mean, it'd be like doing a baseball anime. Then again, I'm pretty sure that baseball is popular in Japan. I think it's Japan and the United States are the only two places in the world that care about baseball. Everywhere else, they want to watch a sport where things happen, which is understandable. I'm not a huge baseball fan when it comes to watching any games because nothing fucking happens. It's so boring because nothing happens. And they had to like come up with new strategies or rules to employ that were essentially saying, hey guys, if you're playing in the league, you can't just not play the game. You do have to actually play. And unfortunately, you know, you can't just be doing this thing where you're baiting walks, baiting blah, 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 blah. Yo, if that's a loophole in your game that already exists, I'm sorry. That game is not made for people to engage in. But that's, again, look, if you enjoy it, you're not going to listen to my opinion anyways, okay? You've already got your take on baseball, and I hope you enjoy it. Someone has to. There's a lot of careers out there. And a lot of money too. Probably most of it from like the Coca-Cola or Doritos company. Frito-Lay actually is what they're called. That's right, I know it. That's the terrifying part about driving, right? Is I don't trust most people when I'm just out and about. You're asking me to trust a random stranger with the idea that, yeah, your life could be in risk, but don't worry, they won't put you in risk. Yes, they will. They will, okay? If you're asking me right now, do I ever trust a single random person with my life? The answer is no. And yet every day, we just be doing that shit like it's normal. It's just like, well, what am I gonna do? Not drive to Starbucks? I can't afford a private jet. All right, fair enough. You know what? Me neither. So, sorry, that was a test. I shouldn't have gotten hit by it for sure. It was testing to see if. Oh, well, I'll definitely take the negative. There's a damage upgrade there. I mean, Guppy's collar's okay, but fuck, I was saying something, and it was like a good point too. Oh well. It's gone now. It's completely vanished. Do we think we'll be able to get... Oh yeah, I was testing, by the way, there to see if Pyromaniac would heal me up off of Mom's foot stomping, because I know it used to. I don't think it does anymore. Fuck. But yeah, I will say baseball, though, it does go hard to play, especially the older you get in life. And what do I mean by that? Well, on one of the sides, if you're not up to bat, you just gotta kind of sit there. Maybe stand on a diamond and wait for your turn to run. That shit's made for the geriatrics among us. Like, obviously, you know, it takes insane athleticism to be in the professional leagues of such because, dude, have you seen it? But, like, it's kind of a pickleball tier sport where I don't believe you're playing it unless you're above a certain age, which is... another nice way of saying, unless you're old, I don't believe you're playing that shit. You think they'll make us go up to home? I doubt it, right? I mainly doubt it because I don't want to. I have no clue where this one ends. I mean, we've done Mega Satan, obviously, which is the ending part of it, technically, but you play it in reverse order. Like the B-side of a cassette tape. I actually don't know if you play that in reverse. I wasn't alive for it. You probably don't play it in reverse order. You probably just have to flip the tape over and hit play still. But I wasn't. The only reason I even know it exists is because there's a game called like Celeste. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. It's a little bit of an indie game, kind of underground. I don't think anybody's ever talked about it before. It's got a pretty good soundtrack. You know, the platforming's. I mean, it's no Mario. It's no Mario for sure. That's one of the best to ever do it. But I like Celeste a lot. It's kind of one of those holy indie games now, you know what I mean? Where I wouldn't have thought it to be the case when I first played it, but it got such a following and fan base behind it that at this point it's just one of the sacred ones, which is, I mean, great for it. The more games that enter that kind of mainstream from indie, the better I feel. I understand it's very easy to be, you know, and I've been guilty of it before, where you just go, I like to stay niche because it's cooler when there's a smaller, more dedicated fan base than when it's just a bunch of people who don't care too much about it. I get that, but you gotta level with yourself. Come on. It's not that serious. So that, and also with indie games in particular, the more indie games that go as popular as AAA games, the easier it is for other developers to trust their idea and go, yeah, I should make my game. It does have merit to existing because somebody might like it. That's fucking sick. That's how you end up with cool games like Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. You think we would have got that if not for Celeste? Yeah, I mean, probably. But I'm gonna act as though the answer is no for dramatic effect. Head of Krampus. We don't really care about Krampus, much as I wish we did. We kind of just, as long as we keep up our ability to use the pony, we've got a decent chance here. Is it fantastic? No, but it's good. Our tiers suck though, without having the ability to just tractor beam them directly where we want, to be able to laser point them on a dime, much like a sci-fi thing. Engage the targeting systems, you know? all of a sudden they can shoot a fly from outer space. Meanwhile, in real life, all we gotta do is, well, anyways, I'm not gonna make that joke. It's 2:30 a.m. for me. Holy shit. You are, really enjoyed the stream. Hopefully catch you tomorrow. Thank you. Damn, ooh, I'm getting, I'm bored. Well, you know, I takes all kinds of people. I didn't have to read that one out loud, yet I did. Well, what would you like to do? Would you like to play, like, Concentration 64 so we can help get the, bus ride a little bit more, so we can go where we would like to? A little bit quicker on this field trip? Or alternatively, you can bring up your favorite topic of conversation, such as, I don't know, Oreo. Do you want a stream where I just eat Oreos, man? It's called mukbang, okay? That's expensive. That shit's, first of all, I'd have to get a setup for it. Second of all, I don't think that it's appealing. I'm not gonna lie, I've never really got the appeal of it. Look, I understand that no thanks. Yeah, exactly. I've been there, don't worry. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to watch it either. I hate mukbang. I know, something about the fucking noise that a mouth makes. I don't fuck with it at all. Somebody will accidentally, you know, be eating a little too close to their mic on Discord, and it drives me insane. You're telling me there's a whole genre of people who are just like, oh yeah, the sickest thing to do is listen to someone just absolutely smack their lips and gobble that shit in your ear. No, it's not. It is not that entertaining. In fact, it's horrible. I don't want it at all, even. We'll get there's options. We're just kind of padding out our item pool with the idea of, who am I kidding? I'm talking about Isaac. Everyone knows Isaac. It's everyone here has played 30,000 hours of Isaac, probably. I mean, most likely. Nobody watches Isaac without knowing what it is, unless you do, in which case, holy shit, I must be like somewhat entertaining, or at least better than not knowing what to put on your second monitor, in which case, hello. Oh, it didn't spawn. Yeah, you were supposed to put it on the mushroom, but that's chill. I haven't even touched Isaac. Holy shit, wait, whoa, dude, and how are you even? Holy, yo, what's good, dude? How's it going? How's my favorite little kitten? Fuck. I'll come up with a better one. Give me your favorite way to be referred to, so that I can disrespect it. That's right. Today we are purposefully disrespecting people. No, guys, it's just a prank. Wow, I can't believe some people are so sensitive nowadays. All I did was say, like, yeah, I'm happy that your grandmother passed, and all of a sudden they're crying. What the hell? Call me a potato or some shit. Oh, we're on like that Tumblr 2012 arc. All right, I like that. I like that. Back when, dude, whatever happened to bronies? They kind of went extinct, right? Like, there was a point in time where they were everywhere. And now they're just gone. I feel like they're a protected class somehow, but I don't know what we would be protecting them from. Themselves, I suppose. Okay, synth oil me. Go up here. None of these are huge. Spirit of the Night's okay, though. We're going to be losing number 2 next. Ah, that's fine. Bro, there's one at your school. I think that you should be nice to him because he might be the last one. I mean, I guess you should also be nice to people because they're like people and we interface with each other on a, you know, everyday basis and have to share this earth with each other lest we suffer the consequences of not doing so. But I'm just going to act like the only reason you should do it is because he's probably the last of his kind. Because I saw this one TikTok where someone was talking about bronies and I was like, holy shit, that was like a whole thing. That was a whole arc of our human history. That's a whole footnote at the bottom. There's going to be someone someday who has to study that. They exist. That's crazy. I just can't imagine. What do you study? What branch of history are you in? I'm in internet history. Wait, what? They're like lexicon of what they go to for internet history is they go to knowyourmeme.com and they're like, all right, time for another long day of research. Time for me to really lock in and do some research on this one. Oh, so this rabbit was called Big Chungus. So that's where that came from. That's like, all right, time to clock out for the day. I really archaeology this one. Wait, can you call me see, now it feels like we're getting to a fetish tier. I'm sure it's not, but that or you're really short in real life and you just want to hear the opposite for once. Or no, I'm pretty sure those are the only 2 options. Just this once though, I'll do it for free. Then after that, you remember how earlier I said only washed up celebrities use Cameo to try and get an ounce of relevance out of their, you know, once relevant careers. Then after that, you'll have to find my Cameo and request me on there. Anyways, you know, it's how it is. But for once, I will say that. Oh, you're so tall. Oh, you're so tall and handsome. Wow. Look at this man in my. Hey, look, we won the challenge. I don't think that one counted as. It just kind of felt like Laz bleeds more. Poor guy got a heavy flow. It happens to the best of us. All right, Pokemans. I'm taller than my mother. It's something in the water. I don't know what it is. Recent generations, they just kind of been going nuts with it, man. Okay, we get a spawner. I missed my first. Oh, no, it's that we don't catch. They were pre-jacked. But like, dude, I don't know what it was. Well, most people I met were insanely tall. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there was one person who was at my school. They were about, fuck, how tall were they? Not very. So are you still gonna have stuff in it? Oh, you are. That's interesting. But yeah, there's this one guy at my school who was like 4'8" in our senior year, and I felt bad for him, man. Cause like, look, there's being a short king, right? But when you're that short, I don't think they can grant you the rank of king. I think they just gotta call you like the short prince of Bel-Air. Throw this one out. So this challenge is just kind of all about summoning dudes. I don't think that charming them permanently changes them to my side, though. We only have a temporary alliance between each other. It's not like, oh, wait, more. We just keep. Hold on. So this is where we can get huge. Don't shoot at me, man. That's fucked up. That's fucked up that you do that. I personally would not have let that shit fly. Can you leave me alone? Look, I don't deal that much damage. And at this point, you're starting to freak me out. You're on my tail too much. Dude, I think I've been writing too much code at my job because I just feel a little brain dead. That's why my streams have been shorter than usual the past couple days. I'm so exhausted granularly. The strongest muscle in my, you know, body, my tongue, no, the heart. Is it the heart? I don't know. What's the strongest muscle in your body actually? Because I know there's a ton of like shit posts about it. Dude, speaking of shit posts, we need to get rid of this little guy who's following it. Do you think this is gonna kill anything? Surely not. Yeah, surely not. But he's just making everything too juicy to stand on. And it's fucked up. I can't live like this. Oh, he's dead now. Never mind. Yeah, we're chilling. But yeah, no, I mean, it is a little sad, right? Because it's like, brother, it's your job, you know? It's a boo-hoo, you're a little brain dead from it. I'll go in, type, you know, define variable at this, then we can start executing our PHP from there. I understand that we could. Alternatively, that's a lot of work. Fuck, someone died there, dude. Unlucky. I was trying to get out of that room quickly because I could sense it coming. The enemies have no clue what to do. Get them in the corner, and then we win. Every time. What are we looking for to make this run easy for us? Not that or that. So I think we move on from here and pray that the angels got our back. Because if I've been told one thing, ye who denies the foul temptation of man shall then again be... I actually don't know any Bible quotes. Do you want to know the truth? The closest one that I might be able to do is the line Jules says in Pulp Fiction, and that's about it. That's probably the closest you'll get to me ever knowing any line from the Bible. Aside from like, hey, you come here often, and I'm pretty sure that was the line that Jesus used. I don't like. I feel as though it's such a cultural thing. Well, I guess I don't know any from like any other religious text either, so it's not insane to think I wouldn't know any from the Bible. I just think, look, it's in every single cheap motel across the United States. You'd think at some point I would have picked it up and read a thing or two. Instead, you know, I was thinking, why don't they have One Piece if they want a good book? If we want to make some shit that's like actually gourmet, then why don't we chapters 1 through 180 can all be in every hotel? Yeah, it's a little bit more, but if they do a collection where they print all of it in one book, then it's perfect. We can just put it in every little nightstand. going to bed at night, you can just look over and Zoro's there comforting you, or Zolo if you had to watch the Funimation dub. It's a very dead art, the art of dubbing poorly for children. It's no longer done, and it's pretty saddening, man. I kind of miss the days of us just having some of the worst dubs known to man. Now dubs are respectable. Do you know how sad that is? It's so fucked up. People used to be like, look at this dub, it's so funny. Now people are like, dude, listen to this dub. The voice actors and voice actresses do such a good job. You think that I want something competently made? I want to laugh. I want every anime to become a comedy because of the delivery of the lines. That is all I request, and I don't think it's too much to ask. Okay, hold on. Make sure we don't let this guy... Cool. Back away just in case my bomb kills. I don't think it does. Back away just in case my bomb kills. Yet again, you're not going to believe this. I don't think it does. Our army is looking good. We're starting to amass quite an armada here. The boys are back in town, dude. Holy, spread the word around. When I went on a road trip with my friends, let me tell you right now, when you are a group of, I think it was just 3 of us. When you're a group of 3 guys in a car together and you're driving back to your hometown, the boys are back in town, that song will get played a couple times. Minimum. You're probably gonna have to listen to it a lot, actually, before the time. Because, you know, when you're back in town, that's just when you're in your state, and then all of a sudden you've got a while to drive before you get to the location you wish to be at within your state. So you've got a lot of listens to get to before you're actually back in town, but the hype is there. The hype is mounted. When are you not gonna play it? It's a road trip classic, probably. I actually don't know what road trip classic songs there would be out there. Maybe you listen to like Route 66 while watching Cars for the 50th time. That, I mean, that would make sense, right? That's kind of the dream. That's living my dream, at least. Okay, don't let them just kill everybody. They killed everyone, man. So fucked up. Ooh, that's a good spawn. We're looking for high rolls like that. If you ever see some dude, Megamind Skull. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, fuck. Now I gotta go and look at your profile picture, too. Now I gotta do some serious detective work. Okay. Do you know the trend? Someone takes this, all students are moron. No, I don't think I have seen that one. Fuck, this is the first time someone's ever brought up a trend I haven't seen, man. Holy shit, now I know what it's like to be old. Man, this shit sucks. Take me back to when I was young and spry and all the trends made sense. Like, don't you remember when people were doing the Harlem Shake? Dude, that was when I was in middle school. Let me tell you, being in a middle school cafeteria with a trend like the Harlem Shake going on, everyone's going to be doing their part, whether you want them to or you don't, and you will not want them to. You will just be like, please just let me eat my Uncrustable in peace. And they'll be like, brother, why'd you get an Uncrustable? What, too immature to enjoy a little bit of crust? Leave me alone. I don't like the way the crust tastes. So, well, at least I didn't. Now I'm an adult, so I'm not gonna... And realistically, there's actually no difference. I don't understand why I didn't like the crust as a kid. What the fuck am I even talking about? On a normal piece of bread, there's no difference between crust and otherwise. I'm sorry to be the one to break it to you. It's so slightly different that I don't even understand what it was I was upset about with the crust situation in the first place. Dude, holy, what a room. If we had paperclip, that room would go even harder. Unfortunately for us, we do not have paperclip, but you know, maybe we open one of them and we get a golden loot bug. No, we get a golden key. Then we just open all the rest. That would be our ideal. But I think realistically, we're just gonna have to leave it there, which is okay. It's not ideal at all, but the thing is, in life, what separates the men from the machines is how well they're able to roll with the punches, you know? And I'm stopping, I'm dropping, and I'm rolling. You would be forgiven if you thought I was on fire. Because I'm just that hot. They're all dying, dude. They're all fucking dying. Okay, we're good. We have a couple staying with us, thank God. A few brave soldiers decided to bear it out. Mom's foot tries to stomp Isaac for 60 seconds. Yeah, it just sounds horrible. I'm not gonna like atrociously bad. I don't even see a silver lining to this cloud. It's straight up just a torrential downpour that's going to capsize my entire nation. That's awesome. I'm really happy you told me it was like just a train wreck with no upside. Enjoy. Okay, that's a big spawn too. We need to get into spawn enemies though. And I can't really place any bombs because I'm risking wiping half of the population of my summons. Be ready, be ready. They might kill one of your guys. There's too much going on. Okay, they did not kill any. That's great. The skull is going to stick with us for the long run. Now, our worst spawn, if it still glitches like it used to, is the gluttony blood laser guy. And why is he our worst? You'd think that's our best, right? Well, that's where you and I would, you know, recognize a difference in opinion. The reason he's one of the worst is because there's nothing you can do with him aside from watch him slaughter indiscriminately all of the friends you have built up over the years. Did I get hit? Probably, but I'm gonna say no. I understand according to the game, I was absolutely clobbered, much like the Thing from the Fantastic Four. Talk about a hero squad that gets no credit, by the way. Are they like mutants, X-Men style, or who are they? I know they're Marvel, but like, why are they never showing up in any kind of cinematic universe or anything? The Guardians of the Galaxy had more respect put on their name, and nobody knew who they were before the movies. Okay, some people did. But those were the people who were making TikToks or YouTube shorts talking about comics, summarizing everything that's ever happened in a comic, them wondering to themselves, why are comics dying? Well, I'm sure that a mirror might be able to illuminate this answer. But I swear, Fantastic Four have just completely been forgotten. Do I remember all of them? I remember the Thing. I remember the fire one. I remember the stretch one. Don't remember the fourth. It's the Fantastic Three as far as I'm concerned. No offense to the fourth of the Fantastics. I'm sure that they've absolutely deserved their spot. Maybe I'm forgetting maybe it's like Wolverine. You know? Oh, he's an X-Man. There's nothing in the rule book that says an X-Man can't play, you know, baseball or whatever. There's nothing, just like there's nothing in the rule books that says a dog can't play soccer. So, which is, I wonder if there's anything in, I guess there probably was age restrictions in that rule book. Because I was just thinking about Air Bud, right? And the fact that everyone's like, well, shit, they're right. There is nothing in the rule book that says they can't do this. I don't think that that's how we should live our life. But they're so, oh, they're all so done. They're all so gone. Whatever. Fine. Look at the sheer number of creep we have. If anything is ground-based, they die in half a second, dude. It's fucking absurd. All right. We got ourselves a free summon just due to the fact that our other one had decided to leave us. Buy both of these. Big damage upgrades. Now we're looking strong, feeling stronger, and we even have the ability of the Pokeball backing us up. Sorry, the royalty-free version of the Pokeball. I don't remember what it's actually called. I think it's called the Friendly Ball, which is what I call mine too. So, I mean, honestly, it's a wild coincidence we've got out here. No, but we've got so much. Fuck you. Never mind. Everything has fallen asunder, dude. We had so many. And they've all fallen and are forgotten. That's so fucked up, man. It's fine. It's fine. We just rebuild. All right, it's my friend pranking my Minecraft house with TNT for the 50th time and saying, isn't it so funny? Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. Can't wait to rebuild it again. I mean, I guess I should be thanking them, right? It would give me something to actually do in Minecraft. No offense to Mojang. I really understand that it can be very hard to get out one update a year. So, you know, I'm something of a developer myself. I understand when you make billions of dollars, it can be really hard to churn out a singular update. So, you know. It would... Oh, fuck. But this lowers our money. No, it doesn't. We actually got more back. Which is what will happen every time you gamble, kids. Remember that. Getting it twisted just means winning. And that's, I mean, that's just the truth. We've seen it here. Okay, one of these has to have... Work on the definition of has to. Oh, sad onion's good, though. Give. Come on. Papa wants a new sad onion. I can't keep missing. I can't keep missing. I actually can keep missing. As it would turn out, it's entirely possible to keep quit. Okay, hold on. I understand what you're doing here. It's a test of my morals. Yes. Now, what's after this? Now you're talking my language. This one we win in one. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to blow up these children. Yep. All right, we've got an unidentified pill. Now, on the off chance that this is something such as hematemesis or full health, let's just drain ourselves. That's fine. What we got here? Something's wrong. And not with me. I'm winning. Now, should I go for Robo Baby? There's a very big argument for the answer being yes, but I think that argument is misguided based off the idea that gambling is fun. Now, is gambling fun? Absolutely. That's why they have to regulate it. Oh, look at that. The enemies are waiting nicely and patiently. Well, sorry, they're my friends. Sorry for implying that they're the enemies. I understand they've turned a new leaf and it's very harmful for me to reduce them back to who they once were. So I can't judge them based off the past. Otherwise, you know, how would we redeem the Onceler and the Lorax? That's right, you would have no way to. You know, anyone else think it was really funny how after the Lorax has an entire message for the, like, the whole point of the Lorax is the message of how corporations can destroy the environment and all this kind of stuff, and that greed of man can destroy the beauty that is nature and what we've been given and all that kind of stuff. Does anyone else think it was really funny that after DreamWorks made a version of the Lorax, they partnered with Kia to make Kia ads that featured the Lorax promoting it? That shit was really funny to me because I was like, isn't that the whole point of the movie is not this? Then IHOP was like, try the truffle tree pancakes. I'm like, isn't the whole we have a whole moral of the story, which is don't let this become reality. And the way you've decided to manifest that is, hey guys, let's make that shit reality. It's a very on-the-nose messaging. I like that. Subtlety be damned. I think it's easier to just kind of, you know, we got it. I guess it was because it was Illumination, right? And Illumination, obviously they want money. So they were ready to sell out the rights after that. And also, Dr. Seuss was dead and gone by that point. So what kind of say does he have in the right, huh? It'd be like saying, oh no, you gotta respect the original creator's wishes. Oh yeah, tell that to Nickelodeon. You see the SpongeBob spinoffs they made? You think that's respecting the creators? Just waiting for them to be gone so you can conveniently make a quick buck, which, you know, I mean, hey, some people would say, wow, that is very tragic to hear. And, well, yeah, it is, but what do you want me to do? They did it, not me. I'm actually just a guy. Actually, no, I'm just a girl. Living in this crazy mixed up world we call life, dude. Why did they force me to take Polaroid if I don't have to necessarily? I'm only saying it because the negatives damage upgrade I actually value more than the Polaroid's invincibility. I've changed at that point in my life. Maturing is realizing how sick it is to take the negative. Childhood is saying, oh, another chest run, I'll get so many items. Maturing is realizing we ball when we go the other way. What the fuck are these attacks? Whatever the ribs in the ground are, looking like that one Naruto villain that Rock Lee fights in Drunken Style. Sorry, I can't remember his name, but he fights, you know, using his bones. He pops them out. We all know original Naruto. We can all agree that's when it was good. Sorry, guy who hasn't seen Shippuden here. But it's okay. If you have opinionated takes about something that you shouldn't, that's how you get traction. It's what I've learned from Twitter, where people go, anyone else think this is overrated? And then they just post one of the most beloved things so that everybody in the comments will argue about why beloved thing is actually beloved. Oh, is it your, oh, hey, Sci-Fly. What are you doing here? Sandler, what are you doing here? Just waiting for him to play Gangnam Style. Fucking I'd like to think that Disney did not pay Adam Sandler for that cameo. He just heard that Debbie Ryan had a show and was like, hit her up and was like, hey, you want me on that show? I can just show up and randomly out of nowhere and we can do a do a thing where Adam Sandler's here. Which, I mean, it's so funny because he's one of the only celebrities where every time I see him, he just looks out of place. Like he wasn't prepared to be a celebrity any day. Walks outside in his absolutely swaggin' basketball shorts and, you know, Superman t-shirt, going to get some fucking Krispy Kreme. He's just really one of us. And that's why you gotta who's left? No one. Where are the enemy? Oh, there was one left. Okay, my fault. We've got a good army with us. I'd say we'd be able to take down Rome, likely, but only because, you know, some other people were able to do that before us. And like, well, they did have Greek fire, which did we ever figure out how they did that? I know what you're thinking. Of course we did. I just remember being in some kind of class, whether it was, I think it was like a tech ed style class where they let you use bandsaws even though you're a child, just essentially asking for someone to lose their finger. And we watched Mythbusters, and they were talking about how there were two things that they couldn't crack, which were from like the oldie time Greek and Rome texts, which were the Greek fire, how they did it, and Archimedes' death laser. Now, Archimedes' death laser, from what I understand, was more of a theory than it was like a we should definitely use this. It was more of just thinking like it's possible to use this, not necessarily a dude, this shit's gonna be heat. I think I just wrote the next song of the summer, but it appears as though we have misconstrued it into, oh yeah, he was definitely cooking with that one. I don't think that was his intention. I think he never intended to cook. He was more just proving someday we might be able to do this, which is why we couldn't crack it, because I don't think they ever built it. If they built it, we'd see some kind of remnants of it. We got the damn aqueducts, okay? And I couldn't build one of those right now, so, you know, they still had some stuff figured out over me. They also knew how to make string, which is wild, because string is like a 37-step process of you take this, you dry it out in the sun, then you start feeding it through this metal comb 30,000 times, creating strands. Then from those strands, we're able to connect it here. Now that we have string, we're able to start, you know, going fucking insane. From here, it's the jumping off point they were waiting for. Once they hit that, they were like, oh yeah, we scale. Oh baby, we scale these ones. There's too many of my friends are dying up there. I'm not at liberty to stop that. My schnoz is so clogged up, man. It gets so warm in my room and stuffy when I keep recording for a while. Does that mean you're gonna end soon? I mean, I was probably going to after this challenge regardless, but I'm gonna beat this challenge. What does that mean? If I lose here, DJ, run that shit back. Okay. I mean, it was kind of like, I don't think they should have given children unimpeded access of the shop. I understand that like it was impeded by the fact that a teacher was there. It's not gonna stop someone realistically, you know? Oh, I really wanted to use this bandsaw to cut off my finger, but now that the teacher's here, I don't think I'm gonna do it. No, they're still gonna do that shit 100%. We're buying both of these. I know what you're saying. You're going to 1.5 hearts. You are a terrible, terrible man who deserves the death that's coming to you. Hate to break it to you, I don't know how to die. I only know victory. That's the only word in my vocabulary. It's really hard to communicate with people when it's the only word in my vocabulary. Throw one of these, dodge, be ready. Do not put yourself in the center like that ever again. You walked into his fly, you fucking buffoon. You ignoramus, dude. Oh my god, you got 0 pegs jumped on the pegboard at Cracker Barrel, man. It's fucking over. Do you think that if you solve that pegboard, by the way, like your meal is free? I'm just wondering, because I've never seen anybody completely solve it. I think that it's a myth that it's possible. We no longer have to be as worried. Now, what does this do? Can I get a... It's like a confessional booth. Confessional... boy. Machines. There is a confessional. Okay. So what the fuck is that? I've never seen this before. I think I never unlocked it. Damages Isaac with the same rules as the blood donation machine. No shot in hell. No shot am I playing that. That's just a horrible idea. All you're telling me is like, oh, if you basically kill yourself, you might get something back. Yeah, I'm sure that I would. I'm not trying to find out what that is, to be completely honest with you. If we're being completely honest, we don't think any of our champions have overloaded kits. That's a Riot video game special. which is an insane thing to say when, look, we all know that Riot Games were having overloaded champs. It's not a secret. It's fine. You've had your game out for so long. Eventually, you've got to, you know, do a little bit of complexity creep. Otherwise, every champion is just going to walk up, do one thing, and leave. All right? And that's not as entertaining for a game. We know. We're smart. We can handle it, Riot. You can just tell us. So we're doing okay. I wonder if I can get the guy who makes me invincible. I mean, no one would make me invincible, but like the thing that makes the enemies invincible until he dies, I wonder if I can get that on my team. That would be sick. Okay, we have to stay away from the exploding one. He does not fight fair. He kills indiscriminately. Luckily, he is already gone. We have already blessed ourselves by getting rid of him. The false shepherd is gone. Our flock is pure again. I can't tell which shots are mine and which shots are the enemies. Anyone else having that issue right now, or is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I should get my eyes checked. It's been a while since my last eye doctor appointment. Am I hiding behind all of my allies? Yes. Am I viewing them as nothing but a dispensable meat shield that can save me in the time of need? Yes. I'm happy that you can recognize that. Hated that shit. That was way too close. I mean, I don't think corner is how you're supposed to dodge that attack. I just think that I've never committed any time to learning it, actually. Go up here. This is damage. This is Halloween also. All right, you're just gonna keep doing it like that. Chill with me. You shouldn't have gone there, man. You shouldn't have gone there. That's where my boys are, all right? And my boys, I mean, we got shooters looking for you, dude. All right, an easy enough challenge. Now, what do we have up next? Well, up next, and that's why I'm saving it for next stream. We have done most challenges in the game. None of them too bad, actually. But we do have Ultra Hard coming up next. That is going to be our next Isaac stream, whenever that may be. But I'm going to end here. Pretty good stream today. It's got a lot of people in here. I was very happy. Oh, holy shit, I still got the office behind me. Hello. Business. Tax extensions. File. Claim. Independent research. Okay. No, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna end for today. It was a fun stream. I wish that I can get through this rough period at my job where I'm doing a lot of work so I can go back to streaming longer hours. But until then, we've got to kind of thug it out, you know? So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, so like right now, it's once again, I say this every time. You are the only people who can hear me, YouTube. Twitch cuts off early. This is only for YouTube ears. I love doing a little tease of extra content just for you guys. The true YouTube friends. But no, I mean, like genuinely all I'm going to do is say, like, I hope you guys have a wonderful night and thank you so much for coming by. I'll see you guys.